I went out to Spain with my parents one year, and I lost my virginity in a Spanish brothel. And woo! I said to my mum and dad on the way back, I said, the whole world needs to see this, and I need to help other people in my position with disabilities overcome this barrier, because it was clearly, something, a taboo still. So we took it to the BBC, and they took it on, and we did an award-winning BBC documentary. And then we did the Belgian film, which won awards. And then now we're here with an incredible crew, and Grant and Eric, who beautifully wrote the script. And I think it's just, a real great message that the whole world needs to see. And that's been my mission pretty much since 2008. Amazing, incredibly well. I think to depict someone with a disability is really hard. Just all the physicalities, and I went through, like Grant said, hours and hours on my posture and my hands and stuff, and he was getting it wrong. I was like, no, you got to start again. You got to look more disabled. So, yeah, I think they did an incredible job, right from the writing to the directing. It's just, the whole thing is just mind-blowingly incredible, and it portrays such an incredible message that needs to be seen. I just think it's preconceptions in general that we have of each other. We all have judgments, and we all judge each other by first appearance, when in actual fact we're all born the same way, and we all breathe the same oxygen on the planet, and we're all just energies, really, that that need to actually combine instead of separate, which the world is trying to do on a constant basis. So as long as we see each other as human beings and just loving one another, then I think that this game can work.
Well, I got involved by I worked on a TV show called Oliver Bean back in, I don't know what year that was. What year was that? 2000? I was a DIT back then, and Grant was an 11-year-old kid, and we did the show together, and then we didn't see each other for over a decade. And then Grant was in a movie with one of my good friends, and I was hearing about this movie through them. The second I heard about it, it's kind of just, I was like, wow, this sounds amazing. So I kind of wormed my way into getting a meeting with Grant about it, and I just kind of pitched my ideas, and he and I got along, I think, so instantaneous, and we were on the same page from, really, honestly, I think, the opening word, and kind of the rest is history.
I hope they have some sense of joy, some sense of reality to what is actually happening in society, and just there's so much media and negative media around at the moment that when I saw this film actually fully completed yesterday, I was like, wow, something actually heartwarming and conscious changing on the big screen finally. So I'd hope someone can go out of there and feel absolutely enlightened. I was coming in this morning, and some lady stopped me on the street and said, we saw your film yesterday and we just thought it was absolutely incredible. So things like that is just one day it's been seen, and it's starting to vibrate across the planet already.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I could say it better than Asta, but yeah, I mean, what I want people to take away is, empathy. I mean, I think that's what all great art provides, is empathy, understanding, and the realization that we're all on the same horrible boat careening toward death, and